Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Kind of a quick one today. Just wanted to, my wife did some more video of the aftermath and digging out from the giant storm. What was it called? Azalea? Something? Xavier? Azalea? I don't know. Whatever it was. Why does the Weather Channel get to name them? I always complain about the names of the storms. I mean, something like this storm should have been called Holy Schwikes or something, you know, or Holy Schnikes, or Oh My Gosh, you know. Oh my gosh, sounds like Goofy. I'll swallow my toe. Anyway, so she sent me a video yesterday. Then I was like driving yesterday and on all through the early morning hours today, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But let's jump to that because she's got kind of an update on on the dig out from the Cheyenne storm.
All right, here we are. This is now 2 days after the blizzard. It is now Tuesday, March 16th. So we've done some shoveling. We decided not to go directly down that way, which would have allowed us to back the cars straight back. But we kind of went this way towards the area that we didn't have to shovel, so we wouldn't have to turn the car when we back out. Alright, the sun is trying to come out and melt a little bit, so we have this nice area where there was ice the other day. Now it's just the gravel. Alright, and here's where there was a huge drift the other day, and now it's all cleared out. Basically, we shoveled a path that's wide enough for the car to go down. So, and then there really wasn't too much snow over here, so we didn't have to do a lot of shoveling. And then now you can see down the driveway. This part we worked on this morning. And then further down the driveway is another area that we still need to shovel. So we'll get to working on that here momentarily. So all of this still needs to be shoveled, starting about right here is when the drift starts. So I can't really tell too much on how deep it is. We don't even know yet. Now here's another thing, is even when we get to the end of the driveway, they have yet to even come out and plow the road. So we still won't be able to go anywhere. But at least the driveway will be shoveled out. So anyway, there's kind of that way. There's one neighbor out there that hasn't even really come out to shovel at all. So not that I blame him one bit. So that's kind of looking back this way. So if you go stand in the grass over there, it doesn't look like we got any snow. And then back this way, there's a lot. So I'll take you back down the driveway here. So it's been a process. We've been working in shifts, and it's my turn. So the wind is really kicking up, which is kind of cold. Hopefully the snow won't drift. You can see a big, huge snow pile here. This is probably over 5 feet high on that side, and probably 5 feet high on that side. But at least all this snow is not there. So anyway, there's looking back at the garage. And you see there's still that big pile of snow. But we're not really going to tackle that. We're going to go this way and then swing around and go into the garage at an angle this way. So there you go. There's the update.
And we have to give a huge big thank you to my wife for doing that update. You see how much they've had to dig out and how high those piles were on either side. Just freaking ridiculous. So like I say, she's going to get some good birthday presents this year. Yeah, it turns out I really made the right decision by leaving Salt Lake City on late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Because they didn't get the road open, I-80, all the way across Wyoming until today, which is the 17th, Wednesday. If I had waited for that, it wasn't until late morning they opened the thing finally all the way up. I wouldn't have delivered this load until Saturday. So as it turns out, I did deliver today at 3 p.m. We got it rescheduled. So I was able to do that. My drive Sunday night into Monday was actually not that bad. Then Tuesday, tons of wind in New Mexico and Texas. And then, early this morning when I left Oklahoma City, after I fueled up there at the Petro, tornado warnings, rain, just crazy. And as I was driving, I've got some video driving west of Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis right on the border with Arkansas, so I'm in Arkansas at this point on I-40. And the rain is just pouring down. And there was one point when the rain was just coming down like crazy where, have the little cable guardrail things they always put in the medians now. Lightning struck right next to my truck at one of those guardrail things. Scared the living crap out of me. It was loud. It was like crack, And I'm like, argh! And then after all that mess, just as before I get, for some reason, there's always a backup as you're trying to get towards Memphis. And sure enough, there was one this morning. A truck broke down on this stretch of I-40 where there was nowhere for them to go. So they had to bring a tow truck out and they had to shut down the entire right lane. And so here's just a quick look at that. And when I was driving, this would have been Monday morning, just north of Cortez, Colorado, after I did the time-lapse thing, driving along, and obviously the roads weren't that great maybe the day before or so, because there's a truck flipped completely off of the highway, upside down, off the right side in the ditch. Here's that. So just thought it was kind of ironic that even though I avoided the giant snowstorm that mainly landed on Cheyenne's face, then Monday's drive wasn't bad. But then Tuesday, all the wind, and luckily this was a heavy load, so it didn't push me around too bad. And then all the rain I dealt with this morning into today, and of course it's still raining. I got a shot here at this gas and sip where I'm parked at. Here's my lovely view right now. I'm parked at a truck stop, a little gas and sip, a tiny little one here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It was only a couple miles from where I delivered. You can see the rain just shuttering down the windshield there. And I'm looking across to a UPS warehouse. They do have a cat scale here, by the way. That's right there. Got a better shot of that. Ooh, doesn't that kind of look cool? The cascading water. Ah, yes. So Rusty's trying to dry out. I'm trying to dry out. And it's still raining. So the rain's just been following me. And hopefully maybe it won't be raining tomorrow. I pick up tomorrow here in Bowling Green, Kentucky again, about 20 miles away, but it's technically the same city. And I'm going back to where? Salt Lake City again. Hopefully I-80 will be open this time. This load going back the other direction is paying even better than the one I had coming down, where I had to eat the extra miles on it, and it still didn't pay too bad overall. Rates are really good right now. and this will put me through the house again over the weekend, so I can see the family, and if they need to finish help digging out, though, I think they'll have it all done by then. They did not cancel school for tomorrow, Thursday, the 18th, so I'm sure my wife's going to try to make it in. And it sounds like they've got it dug out enough, and the plow did come down the road, our road that we live on. It's a dirt road, but they made one path through there, so you know, hopefully they can actually start to get back out and feel like real citizens again and all that. Well, thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe, please comment and like if you would like to, only if you'd like to. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. I thought we'd just do a little update there about the dig out that my wife and kids are having to do at the house, and then showing you all the other weather we've been dealing with. At least it wasn't like 4 feet of snow, just lots of heavy rain, possible tornado, and some interesting lightning this morning. So we're finally parked now. Of course, it's raining. Rusty's trying to dry out. I'm trying to dry out after taking him out, but that's trucking with a dog, right? Hey, don't forget about Clutch Trucker at Instagram, Clutch Trucker at Twitter. Coffee and Patreon are down in the description if you want to help support the channel. As always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. You gave up Claire for Frisbee the dog? Let me sum it up for you, Frank. You don't know who you are, you don't know what you want, and you don't know what the hell is going on. And here's the famous begging strips. Come get it!